to F1 2019, guys, and today, hopefully we can overtake my teammate. I don't mean, though, the driver's standings, because Carlos Sainz, boy, things are not going very well for you. However, we are very close to Toro Rosso. We are actually tied with Haas in the constructors. It's crazy close. Anyways, though, today is the British Grand Prix. Let's hit the track right away for qualifying. So welcome to a very unrealistic UK. There's literally like not a cloud in the sky. How is this even possible? Come on, little Ferrari, though. I am hoping for some huge things out of the team today. We need to knock down the Williams and the McLarens at their hometown race. That would be such a good thing. If we're gonna want to do that, though, we're gonna need to put in some really good lap times, and if I do that, things aren't gonna go super well. If I'm honest, it hasn't been the best opening lap with my Formula Drift style move, and honestly, I can clean up a lot of that. Yeah, 1.2 seconds red. Yeah, let's wait and do another lap. Okay, Ferrari, we've gotta go now. Like, we don't have long left in this qualifying session. We've dropped all the way down to P20, which is really not a good thing. It's not been a bad second lap. 1 point something seconds green. Get it to the line. 1.3 seconds green. That is a huge improvement. But is it good enough? Ninth is like the worst place to start, yo. Especially when you consider the fact that my teammate was half a second faster than me. I'm gonna get sacked. This is not good. Anyways, in recent races, we've actually seen a couple of penalties handed out, so maybe the same thing will happen today. McLaren, though, have the 1-2 for their hometown race. Verstappen, though, bringing up P3. Where is my teammate? I am moving up to P8. That is rather unfortunate because Carlos Sainz picks up a 10-place grid penalty. That's no good, bud. Alpha's really struggling. Nico Hulkenberg still with the curse. So we're starting on our softs that we did qualifying on, coming in on lap 10 for the mediums, and it's a simple one-stopper. No shenanigans today. All right, so it's time to rock and roll. Clutches in. Rev it up. And away we go for the British Grand Prix. Sergio Perez with a huge amount of wheel spin. I'm going to cover off the inside, immediately lift a little bit into corner one so I don't go into the back of Lewis. Can I... What? When? Kimi, I know, is behind me, but when did I touch him? Can I send it around the outside of Lewis? Come on, rich revs, burn him, leave him room, drag racing him. I can just see his front wing, and we got the horsepower. Kimi's like giving me a little bump draft. Thank you, Kimi. We got to keep this up, Ferrari. We're up to P7. We are already in the points. This is the type of race we've been needing for a little while now, and we've got an opportunity to do very well. I do not want to mess this one up. We've got to go after Sergio, though. We've got a nice little slipstream train right here. Lewis is kind of far behind for the moment. Yo, Checo's quick in the Pink Panther. I don't know what upgrades they've done, but man, he's tough to keep up with. There's 2 Pink Panthers in front of me. Look how far this guy is. That's insane. Man is rocketing this away right now. I've got Lewis directly behind, and this is not going to go well. I'm already out of a second. Lewis is coming for me, trying to go around the outside. I've got rich revs on. We're not going to allow that one. We're going to force him wide and force him to pull out there. Nicely done. There's a little battle going up ahead. Maybe this might save me right here. I'm kind of having to battle Lewis, but I really want to push for the Pink Panther. It's a 1.2 second gap already. I don't have DRS. This is not good. Oh, would you look at that, though? Maybe going 3 wide wasn't the best call, because look who's caught up and look who's now got DRS. Look at this now. It's just like a couple of corners later. Ricardo tries to go for an overtake. Now past Devon Butler as I nearly go into the back of Perez. There's lockups happening all over the place. the McLarens, and the Haas all up in front for what, P1 through 3. They're gonna be breathing a sigh of relief because we're all just slowing each other down massively back here. Oh, again, I'm a little bit too far from Perez. Yo, look at the overtakes going on behind. I can't drive looking backwards. I'm sorry. I gotta go for the race. Oh, we gotta keep this pressure up on these guys because they will make a mistake. There will be a lockup. Man, I full on cannot catch up to these Pink Panthers down the straight. It's like I've got basically every engine power upgrade on my car and I can't catch up. Look at Ricardo, who's now broken away, and the two Force Indias, the tracing points crash into each other. They just blew off one of their end plates. Now they're gonna be slow. This is now my opportunity. Perez is actually dropping massively off the pace of Devon Butler in front. So maybe he's the one with wing damage. So yeah, I want to try to send it past Perez as quickly as possible because he is now officially gonna be slowing me down. It doesn't look like he'll have DRS right here. So this should be a nice, easy overtake. He doesn't have it. We've got rich revs right in the slipstream. Send it to the inside. Lewis is gonna try to follow me through, but Perez, oh, they're going wheel to wheel. I thought Perez closed the door on him. I saw that little thing swing over to the side. Perez now back up to P7. We'll see if he can hold it. He can. Nicely done, bud. Okay, well now we've got to worry about Sergio Perez behind. Squish him on the inside. Yo, he's just dropped back a huge number of positions. Hold on. I didn't touch him, right? I didn't spin him out. So there I am in front. I go to squeeze. I leave him about a foot, maybe half a meter of distance. Then I go back to the racing line. He just like parks it on the apex, and the Haas runs into the back of him. Now there's an Aston Martin coming. The Aston Martin, or the Red Bull, excuse me, avoids that one pretty nicely. Good job. But bad news for the Force India. Yo, look how far the guys in front of me are. All that battling slowed me down massively. That's not even funny how far we are. 4.6 seconds to 5th place right now. Cover off the inside from Lewis. You're not going up there, buddy. Here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna put some distance into this car, wait for our pit stop in a couple of laps, and hopefully in that time catch up to the guys in front because they're kind of close to each other. Maybe they'll pull a couple of battles between each other.
Some information on Vettel. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Yes! Okay, keep going. Like, check this. I'm 9.4 seconds behind the guys in 5th place or 6th place or whatever place it is. Into the pits. In. On the brakes. Where's the line? There's the line. Lean revs. Nailed it. Woo! All right, come on, Ferrari pit crew. I think I'm the only person who's going for one right now. Let's go. 2.1 second stop. That's Kevin Magnussen's actually in P20. He's the Haas who had a problem earlier on in the race, and he is way down in the pack now. Anyways, we're in P19. I'm on the medium compound tires, and I've got to put some good laps in and not run wide like a moron. Oh, here we go. A bunch of people have jumped in. Let's see how I do on the rejoin. That's Lewis Hamilton, who's in front of me. No way. So the undercut strategy did not work. Yo, that sucks. And then I get wheel spin out of the corner. What am I doing? Let's see how we do here. Some people are starting to come out of the pits. There might have been a little bit of traffic in there, but no, there's the Williams up in P8. So we've gone backwards 2 positions. So we're all the way down in P10 now. This is no good. I don't mean to alarm anybody, but it has been a couple of laps right now, and a third or a fourth opponent has entered the arena. Cue Sebastian Vettel, the man who broke down in front of us last race, is having a problem with his car again. Yeah, I've got to assume that Vettel's down like a gear or something right now because he is driving so slowly. He's a legitimate liability out here on the circuit right now. And I'm getting held up behind this man. Come on, give me P7, bud. Why are you holding me up? We were teammates. Get out of the way, buddy. Thank you. Finally. Absolute moron. Oh, we touched. I am not making Vettel's car problems any better for him right now. I'm sorry, buddy. Anyways, 10 laps to go in this Grand Prix, and we've got to put a lot of work back into this car. We're 1.6 seconds behind Lewis right now. Let's go.
They're retiring the car. Full course caution. The
No.
safety car is out. Keep an eye on the
No.
delta. We need
No. What happened? Albon is going extremely slowly. Yep, the car's broken. He's out of it. I'm gonna be okay on these medium compound tires. I don't want to go for softs. Nobody else is opting for it. I think honestly we would bleed too many positions out here. I would rather have track position than faster tires out here right now. Well, boys, there goes the safety car. It is 1 lap later, so we're gonna have 7 laps to carve our way through this field. Let's get ready to go racing though. There is the green flag and away we go. Come on. We've got to catch up to Lewis. We've got to get that position back, please. No big moves right off the safety car restart, but Vettel going incredibly quickly. Has he fixed what the problem was with his car? I assumed it was a missing gear. The team might have been able to do something, but usually those don't come back like that. Oh man, if so, that's gonna be so frustrating. Let's use up some of our rich revs. Yeah, Vettel is going for it. We've got to stick him. We touch. No way, we touch again. This is for all the years of racing wheel to wheel with this man. We go again. Yes. Somehow there, we managed to hold P7. Riding wheel to wheel with the fastest car in this game. Nicely done. Let's go, Ferrari. We've got to absolutely fly. Vettel is gonna keep pushing, and the Mercedes is gonna keep on running away. I don't really think there's honestly too much point in trying to battle him, but for the bragging rights, I definitely will, as he tries to hang it around the outside and then stomps on the brakes for some reason. Look at the speed this man has. Vettel's gonna try to go for another one, squish him to the inside. He goes full send. No way. And then he pulls out of it massively. This is insane. I've got 3 laps to try to hold this man off right now, and I'll hold P7, but it's so not gonna be easy. This is a gloves off proper dogfight between these two cars right now. He's gonna try the inside this time. Our Ferrari teammate looking up the outside. One of us, what the, you see what I mean? Vettel's pulled a Vettel. Jeez, what is going on? What just happened there? How did I end up sideways? Okay, so here I am, kind of minding my own business. I'm in the middle of a big old thing. Oh, I closed the door on Vettel, then got all sorts of bundled up with him. We broke his front wing a little bit. I think I kind of closed the door on him, if I'm honest. Comments, can you guys be the FIA? Because that's a bit of a confusing one, but Vettel's now got damage. My teammate is up behind me, and oh, we've slowed down so much. Lewis is gone. If you're racing this close, wheel to wheel for this long, it's bound to happen eventually. My teammate is now going for an overtake. We're not gonna battle you too hard. We're gonna let you go past, buddy. Enjoy it, Carlos. Maybe you can make a nice fajita or quesadilla or burrito, or any of those would do for me, buddy. This is the final lap of the Grand Prix now. Vettel is no longer behind. He's been overtaken by Perez. We've ruined that man's career. Is his career over? Possibly. Let's see. I'm gonna have DRS and a slipstream and rich revs. It doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. No, it's not. Turn the car back down. Standard revs. Charles Leclerc is gonna be your race winner for the McLaren boys. It's not an all-out lost day for McLaren. They get the win for their hometown race. We're gonna bring it home, P7 and 8 for Ferrari, but We've got to do way better than that. At least in one respect, at least that's a pretty nice result. 3 different teams on the podium. It's nice to see Max Verstappen finally battling up for some points, so great stuff there. Hey, I mean, for me personally, it's not an all-out lost race. We started 8th, finished 8th, it is what it is. We actually dropped down to P9, Verstappen has overtaken us, and we hold strong at 5th place, but again, the Haas's are pulling away even more. Anyways, next episode, hopefully we're gonna close up that gap to Haas and maybe even overtake them. We'll cross fingers for that one though. See you guys soon with some more F1 2019 gameplay.